you will communicate better on semen retention. You will. You know, a lot of you guys, you get shaky when you're around women. You can hear the shakiness vibrating off your voice when you get around very, very beautiful women. And women, they can notice that. You know, they don't know that you're relapsing, but spiritually, they know that you're relapsing. You're not nervous when you are communicating on semen retention. You're not at all. You calm. You comfortable about talking to anybody about anything that you really want to talk to them about. You're not going to hold back when you communicating on semen retention. You're going to say exactly what you want to say. You're going to be able to communicate better on semen retention. I'm telling you. Your communication is going to be a lot better because you don't have that brain fog there no more. Once your mind fully healed and you feel that sense of clarity and clearness within the mind, you're going to be able to think more logical on semen retention. You will. More clear on semen retention. You're going to be more confident when you are talking on semen retention. You're going to know exactly what you're talking about when you want semen retention. Because you're going to make sense. You know, everything's going to make sense because when you're communicating, a lot of times when you're shaky and nervous and stuff like that, that comes from relapsing. That comes from relapsing. Brain fog, that comes from relapsing. Low vibrational, that comes from relapsing. But you're no more low vibrational on semen retention. Your vibration is getting higher. So your communication is going to get better. Because semen retention, it heals the brain. It heals the brain. No, I communicate a lot better. I notice that when I'm talking to somebody. You don't hear that shakiness in my voice. I'm more confident. No, I'm not scared to talk about whatever I want to talk about. I get my point across when I'm on semen retention. No, I can detect something and talk about it and be correct about it on semen retention. You don't start assuming things on semen retention. You go dig for the information, and then once you dig for the information and it's correct, then you put it out. Then you regurgitate it into the world to help other people out. But your communication will be better on semen retention. I'm telling you guys, man. You know, you want better communication skills? Get on semen retention. You're going to be chill. You're going to be laid back. No, you're just not going to be saying anything on semen retention. What's going to come out your mouth is knowledge, wisdom, from experiences or from other people's experiences, and things that are correct. You're not going to be talking foolishly on semen retention. Not going to be talking foolishness. No, about negative things that happen on the news or negative things that happen. You're not going to be talking like that. That's low vibrational. If you talk, you're going to be talking about positive things. You're going to want to speak positivity in somebody else's life on semen retention. But that comes with better communication. That comes from being spiritual, practicing this spiritual ancient practice, semen retention. This is how you're going to communicate better. Because you're going to be talking more positive things than you do negative. You're going to want to learn more. You're going to want to articulate better. More words in the dictionary. You're going to be learning every day. You're going to be reading. It's all because of semen retention. Semen retention, like if you wasn't reading before, it's gonna cause you to read. No, you're gonna search stuff up and you're gonna start to read. And when you read, you're gonna notice like how you articulate, it's gonna sound better. Because reading helps you articulate better too and communicate better too. But it's all because of semen retention. You're gonna be doing things that's smart. That's gonna make you more smarter. So you can speak fluently with whatever colloquialism that you choose to use. On semen retention, you will have better communication skills, man. On semen retention, man, this is the journey that you really want to be on. No, for some of you guys still in school, you know, you got a project that's coming up or whatever, man, and you got to perform. You know, you got to tell the class about your project, man. You better get on semen retention. If you're feeling nervous about it, and you realize you better get on semen retention real early. No, a month before, the project is due. So you can get some semen in. So you can get some confidence in. So you can articulate better when you're in front of the class. So you can take your time. See, this is what's going to happen too. You're going to take your time when you are speaking on semen retention, when you are talking to someone. Because it's only right. Your brain is going to like be at a pace. It's not going to be always fast. You know what I'm saying? Talking fast. Unless you got a lot of energy in you. But at the same time, you're still going to communicate better. You're going to know to, take things at a pace. Talk more slower. You're going to be able to catch yourself when you are talking too fast. If you start to trip, you're going to slow it down. But when you relapsing, you're going to just keep it at that pace, that high level pace. You just talking fast. You're going to keep tripping over your words. You trip over your words. The context of your colloquialism, the way you speak, a lot less on semen retention. You do, guys. Not on trip over words a lot on semen retention. Because your brain is it's healing. Your body is more positive. Your brain is more positive. Once you change your routine, change the negative routines, which is relapsing, into positive routines, which is semen retention, and you change yourself, the world around you changes. Because yourself changing on semen retention. So your communication is going to get better, guys. You're not going to open your mouth unless it's factual. You're not going to open your mouth unless you have something to say that's very intelligent, that you spread knowledge, or very, very wise. You're not going to open your mouth a lot of times. If you don't got nothing to teach nobody on this journey, when you're talking to them, I'm telling you guys, man, you're going to have better communication skills on semen retention. I know it's, a lot of you guys can't get past day this, day that. Man, you got to keep retaining. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. You're going to start to speak more fluently. Your vocabulary is going to be more extensive. You might start reading recreatively. I'm telling you guys, man, semen retention will get your communication skills and your vocabulary how you want it. But you have to retain. You have to retain, man. In order for you to keep retaining, you got to have something, a purpose or something. that's going to distract you from the things that's going to cause you to relapse. This is the truth, guys. This is the truth. Some of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes down to communication skills. It's going to get better. You're going to notice it. Don't lie. But you got to retain your sexual energy, man. It takes time. It takes a lot of discipline to get to that stage. That's like over a month in or a month in. When you start to notice it. Because your brain got to heal first. Your brain got to heal first. All that negative thinking. That got to be wiped away. Your brain has to heal first on semen retention. So the positive thoughts can come in. All the fog got to clear away on semen retention for you to communicate a lot better. It'll happen for you. Trust me. If it happened for me, I know it happened for you. I've been on this journey on and off. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you and say I've been on this journey for a whole year. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you. No. But I've been on semen retention way longer than I have been relapsing. I'm gaining more discipline. I'm noticing it. Practice make good, man. It's not going to make perfect, but it does make good. Man, you got to keep practicing this spiritual journey. This is a spiritual ancient practice. No, a lot of guys suffering, man. Because they have fallen away from their ancient spiritual practices. The whole society has fallen away from ancient spiritual practices. This is why a lot of us are suffering. But when you get on semen retention, you ain't gonna be suffering like the people that's relapsing. No way. You ain't gonna be suffering nothing like them. You ain't gonna be suffering at all. You're gonna be more positive. Guys that's relapsing, they're more negative. They're more low vibrational. It's a lot of damage